Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the end of another week at St Dunstan's, and lots to celebrate this week, and particularly, of course, with that amazing announcement yesterday of us being named the Independent Co-Ed School of the Year for 2020. What a fantastic achievement for us as an institution, and such an endorsement of the journey we've been on, the really unique school that we have here, the culture and the ethos that we've worked so hard to embed, to be offering a different type of independent education in London and indeed in the UK, and to have it publicly recognised in this way is just such fantastic news, and I'm sure you feel as proud as I do. And I just would like to thank everybody who's got us to this point, and I don't just mean here the teachers, but or indeed the pupils as well. I mean, obviously they're extremely important in building the culture of the school, but you as well, you too, the parents, for being so supportive of everything that we've been seeking to achieve over these years, and to be trumpeting it in the way that I know you do. I'm most grateful to everyone, and well done. And it's such a lift in what are otherwise very challenging times to be able to receive news of that nature. In less good news, of course, we did have another confirmed case of COVID-19 this week, this time in year 13, and I've sent you already a communication about that. Close contacts were identifiable and they are also self-isolating. It does press home just how important the rules and changes to our routine are, and particularly over social distancing. And so we'll be reinforcing that messaging once again on Monday, but it's important that everybody, be it parents at the front gate or on the driveway or pupils around the corridor, that everybody sticks to what we've said we need to do to keep everybody safe. So we will be reinforcing those points again next week as we approach this final run into half term. Next week is our celebration of Black Histories, so we're really excited about that. If you remember, I switched things around a bit just to give us a bit more time. So this week's been Mental Health Awareness Week, which has been great, absolutely fantastic. A huge range of activities and education over this essential topic that's been incredibly well received by the pupils. So my thanks to Mrs Davies and Miss Whitwood and the whole team for putting such an exciting week in place. It's ended today with a Wear Yellow Day, which has been lovely again to see all the pupils dressed up in yellow. Next week we move, as I say, on to Black History and the celebration there. I'm really pleased to say that an old Dunstonian, Andrew Osiemi, is going to come back to St Dunstan's to lead some of our celebrations with year groups of students in the senior school. So we're really excited to be welcoming him back into the school. But there's a whole range of other activities too, largely born out of the wishes and drive of a couple of our student societies. So Afro-Caribbean Society and Black History Society, both of those societies, the students have been really proactive in putting forward ideas for how they want to celebrate Black Histories next week. So that's a really lovely end to our half term with the theme of Black History next week. Other things that have been going on and a plan for next week, so quite a lot in the junior school, particularly looking forward to harvest celebrations next week, and also the launch of their school council, and hustings and voting takes place for pupil parliament in the senior school. That also takes place next week, so that's very exciting too. Finally, on the subject of lunch, which I know continues to be a contentious issue, I've talked a lot about it in my bulletins, but we are going to keep things as they are for the time being. It is the only way that we reasonably think that we can safely feed everybody in the school by having the process that we have. However, we are doing a questionnaire of all of the students in the school. The bursar is coordinating this, where they will receive 20 possible menus from which they will choose their 10 favourites, and at least by that mechanism we hope that we'll be able to tailor the menu more to their choices. And the very final thing, if at any point you do receive news of a confirmed positive case of COVID-19 in your household, particularly of course with your child, even if that's out of school hours, so to speak, please, if you're in the junior school, email directly to Miss Whitwood, and if you're in the senior school, email directly to Mrs Davies. It really helps us to know straight away so that we can take all the steps that we need to. But above all else this weekend, I want everybody to celebrate and to be proud of this amazing school and that incredible achievement. And make sure you tell all your friends and family that St Dunstan's is now officially the Independent Co-Ed School of the Year 2020. Well done, everybody.